We're ready.
Okay. Well, welcome. I'm glad to have everybody here. And my name is Pam Blake. We all know each other. And I just wanted to thank you for taking a few minutes to meet with me and my health coach, Caroline. Caroline introduced me to a product called Arbonne. It's been almost a year ago now, and she helped me through a process, a 30-day detox cleanse, jumpstart to healthy living, and I wanted to just share that with you guys. I know some of you have asked me specific questions about it. Some of you have expressed interest. And so this is your chance to hear some questions, answers. I'm going to let Caroline do a lot of the talking as she tells us about the program, but we have another 30-day challenge starting April the 1st. So it's a really good time to jump in. And if you've been wanting to, but just haven't taken the plunge, this is a really good time to do that. Just a quick little testimonial about myself. I love food. I love the wrong kinds of food. And I was just...
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Pam?
I'm here. Can you see me?
We can't see you, but we hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, it just dropped out. I also live in a bad place for internet. So...
Bless your heart.
I'm gonna try to keep talking.
Yep, keep talking because we can hear you. There, we see you now again. You're back.
All right. So I was interested in. I felt really tired all the time, and just I didn't feel good, and I didn't think I was quite old enough to feel as bad as I did. But I just had no energy. I gained a lot of weight. And so it was time to do something. A friend invited me to participate in one of these, and through that I met Caroline, and I did a 30-day challenge, which was 30 days of detox, of eating healthy, clean foods, giving my body a break from all the additives and preservatives and hormones and all the stuff that we consume on a daily basis now. And after this 30-day period, I had not only lost weight, but I found that I actually felt better. One of the things that I did heavily was consume a lot of coffee. Caffeine was my drug of choice, I guess. And I couldn't go a day without coffee. In the morning, if I didn't get a cup of real coffee, not decaf, but real coffee, I would have a headache. So I was addicted to that. And one of the things that Caroline encouraged me to do was try, with the help of a wonderful thing called a fizz stick, which has got just enough caffeine to help. It's called a fizz stick. You mix it with water, and it's really good. It's kind of like those little, what do you call them? We used to buy them, and you can mix them with water, and
the straws.
Would have like a flavored water. No, gosh, my mind's gone blank. I can't think of what they are anymore. I can see them, but I used to buy them. It's almost like Kool-Aid, but without the sugar. And you just add it to a bottle of water or a cup of water, and it has all these vitamins and nutrients, but it also has just enough caffeine that it helps wean you off of your coffee or your drinks or whatever it is. And I tried doing this before on my own, and I gave up because the headaches were too bad. With this, I never got a withdrawal headache. I was able to stay hydrated, which I learned through this program that I was not. I was chugging coffee, but I was not hydrated. My body wanted water. My body wanted nutrients. And with that happening, it took care of a lot of these tension headaches and headaches that I was getting because my body was basically starving for water, for good nourishment. So I went through the 30 days. I didn't feel hungry.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Pam. Uh-oh. Oh, now she's back. Pam, we can't see you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you. I'm back.
You're back. You're back.
Sorry.
Okay.
So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I didn't feel hungry because I could have the healthy snacks, the protein shakes that I know Michael and I and Anna have talked about those. But they were actually satisfying, and I felt like I was getting nourishment that I didn't get from just eating whatever I wanted to eat, thinking that that was good for me. So in the end, I lost 30 pounds. My cholesterol, which I do take medication for, has gone down considerably. I've had 2 blood tests since I've been on the program, and each time it's trending downward. So I'm looking for that day when my doctor says, let's not take the medicine anymore.
Yeah.
Pam.
I'm here.
Okay.
So I'm here. I'm just in and out. I'm keeping it interesting.
It's okay.
But so anyway, it's something that's worth sharing because I find that a lot of people are like me. They feel super tired all the time. Maybe you feel kind of bloated. I noticed, and I told Caroline about this within the first week. When I got up in the morning, my fingers weren't swollen. My rings weren't tight on my fingers. And so I think that, the whole process. Here.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're back.
Okay, I'm back. So anyway, a lot of good things happened. and it's good enough to me that I would want to share it with others. And that's what Caroline's enabling me to do here. And I'm so sorry about my bad internet, but I hope you get the gist of it. And so I just wanted to give her an opportunity to share a little bit about the program and the fact that you can jump on the bandwagon as quick as April 1st if you want. There's the opportunity. So I'll turn it over to you, and guys can talk while I fade in and out.
All right. Well, thank you, Pam. Your testimonial is so amazing, and I'm so proud of you. And it's been such a pleasure meeting you. And Facebook is so awesome because Pam and I met through a client of mine up here in Maryland who I think is friends with Pam's sister. And I don't know that Pam and Teresa have ever met. Is that right? Or am I wrong? Or no, Teresa's sister is friends with
Teresa's sister. Right. Teresa's sister.
Kim? You mean
and I. Oh no, not that. We have a cousin named Teresa. No, this isn't Teresa. It's okay. Yeah, Teresa and her sister Donna, and I met them, but never in person. We're just Facebook friends and share some life.
So it's so great, that we were able to meet through Teresa, who went my friend Teresa, who went through the program and invited Pam. So that's the power of social media, right? And Michael, thank you for joining us tonight in person. And this is being recorded, so thank you to anybody who's taking the time to watch this as well. And also thank you, Pam, for sharing your testimonial. And again, it's such a powerful testimonial, and it's been such a pleasure working with you. And that's the thing I love about what I do, is it's not just about one time you're going through the program for 30 days. Most people want to continue going on what we call the 80-20 plan, or if they haven't met their goals initially, they want to continue going on the 30-day program, and it's building relationships and making new friends, and I love what I get to do through coaching people through this program. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me and how I was introduced to Arbonne, and then I'll get into the details of this whole 30-day program and how it works and why I truly believe that everybody needs to do the program. So I've been a consultant with Arbonne now for 17 years. I'm like, oh my gosh, how old am I? It's been a long time, but I was initially introduced to Arbonne through our skincare line, because that was initially our company that's the cornerstone of our company is great skincare products that are Swiss formulated. And I fell in love with the skincare products. When I put them on my skin, I just could not stop touching my face. And the more of the products that I tried from the company, the more I loved the products and the more I loved the culture of the company and the philosophy of the company. And at that same time that I was introduced to Arbonne, I was in a corporate job in a marketing position. And although I was very successful, I was not happy. I was really, burned out, and I was looking for an alternative to the commute, the long hours, the stress that it was causing in my life. And I was looking for something else that was going to give me more freedom and flexibility. And I had no idea what that could possibly be. But when the woman who introduced me to the product said, hey, there's a business side of Arbonne, you might want to check it out, I was curious because I was desperate to get out of my situation. However, I was also hesitant because by nature, I am not a salesperson, but I am somebody, when I love something, I will tell people all about it. So I took a closer look because, again, I was really wanting to get out of the situation that I was in. And after meeting many people who were already successful doing this business and loving these products, I decided that, hey, I'm going to jump in and do this and see what happens. And that was 17 years ago. And I have since been able to get out of my corporate job many years ago. And this is my livelihood and my sole income stream. And I absolutely love what I'm doing because not only am I helping myself and my family, but I get to help other people to live healthy lifestyles, as well as to create residual asset incomes if that's something that they are interested in doing. So that's just a teeny bit about my story. In terms of Arbonne, the company's been around almost 40 years, believe it or not. We are in 6 other countries besides the US, which is really exciting because that means we can have clients and teams in other countries besides the US. And as I mentioned earlier, we're Swiss formulated. We have over 400 consumable products that are personal care products that people are already using on a daily basis. So think of like shampoo and nutrition and skincare and vitamins and baby care and men's line and shampoo, all the things that we're using already, Arbonne has. The difference is that we are all about educating and teaching people to live a healthy lifestyle. And also the ingredients that go into our products are what sets us apart, as well as the ingredients that don't go into our products. And we have a very strict ingredient policy. The products are botanically based. They are free of gluten. There is no chemical dyes or fragrances. They are non-GMO. They are certified vegan. There's no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, no cholesterol, trans, or saturated fats, no dairy, soy, or whey, and no animal byproducts. And everything that you put in internally is alkaline forming, which is really good because we want to combat anything acidic in our bodies. We are a hybrid of science and nature, which means that we combine the best of both of those to create a product line that really works but is absolutely safe. And as a brand ambassador with Arbonne, I get paid to be the healthiest version of myself, and then I get to teach other people to do the same thing. And I'll tell you just a teeny bit about my story with the nutrition and the 30 Days to Healthy Living. Before absolutely committing to the 30-day program, I was dipping my toe in by using some of the products in the program, which would be the some of the protein shakes and energy drinks, but I wasn't fully committed to the program. And I was seeing some results. However, I was also wanting to lose about 10 pounds. And I thought, I'm doing everything right. I'm exercising, I'm eating right, I think. And thought I was doing all the right things, but I really didn't commit to the 30-day program and do the detox. And when I saw results of so many others who did commit and the results they were getting, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to do this and see what happens. So I did it. And that was about 1.5 years ago. And when I committed to the program, not only did I lose the 10 pounds that I was trying to get off for so long and just wouldn't come off, I also felt more energy. I was sleeping better. I had mental clarity, and the bloatedness went away, and just, if that's a word, the bloat, whatever. So it just, there was a difference, and it was because I had fully committed to the program. And then after that, I've done the program probably 4 times since then. And the great thing is you can start it back up anytime you feel like you need to do the detox and reset. And then in between, you can do what we call the 80-20, which is when you're pretty much following the program 80% of the time, but maybe you're going to have the cup of coffee or the glass of wine or not be gluten-free all the time. So it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. So, and I'm just really passionate about the program because of the results that I've seen and felt in my own health and my own body, as well as my husband. He's also followed the program, as well as coaching other people through the program like Pam and so many others. And there have been clients of mine who have been able to go off their acid reflux medications and their blood pressure medications. Their cholesterol has gone down. So it's really become something that is life-changing for people. And I'm very, very passionate about educating people as they go. And another benefit of going through the program is you're learning more about what is healthy, what is not, and what to follow, and your taste actually changes. And I remember Pam called me and said, I really want to do this, but I don't think I can live without my coffee. And I said, well, I can't say don't do it because of that. If you got to do your coffee, you got to do your coffee. But I think you're going to find that you're going to be okay without it with the fizzies. And obviously you were. So you really, you just kind of go through it and you see and feel the different results. So I'm going to just kind of walk you through like what exactly are you doing in this program? Because a lot of people are like, what does it mean? Do I eat food? Do I just drink shakes all day? Like, what am I doing? And so the great news is you are eating food. You're not just drinking shakes all day, and you're not counting calories. You're not counting points. And that's one of the great things about the program is it's so simple. And trust me, if I can do this, anybody can do this. It's simple, easy to follow, and it's going to teach you how to have a healthy relationship with food and educate you on what your body needs. And so when we're going through the program, what we're doing is we're taking away allergenic and addictive foods and replacing them with the right foods. So then your body and your mindset's going to change, and then the excess weight, if you have any, will start to disappear. And you do not have to have excess weight to do the program. I believe everybody should do the program to detox. That's really important. It's just about getting healthy and hitting the reset button. So think about your car, or if you have a fish and a fish tank, like you change those things. Like, so we need to change that in our bodies and detox and press that reset button and cleanse the organs of elimination. Get rid of the junk, replace it with fuel. And so the program gives you the tools that you need to do this. And so what we're doing is we're getting rid of toxins. And toxins are the reason why most people experience symptoms. And so think of your body like a bathtub, and think of your organs of elimination as the drains. And the organs of elimination are your skin, lungs, your liver, your GI tract, and your kidneys. And we fill the bathtub with things that we put into and on our body. So think of what you're drinking, what you're eating, what you're breathing, and also what you're putting on your skin. And so what happens is that we ingest these things and our bodies have to work extra hard to sort through what to keep and what to get rid of. And unfortunately, because of the toxins, most people's drains or organs of elimination become clogged. When that happens, that's when we begin to experience symptoms like lack of energy, restless sleep patterns, excess weight gain, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, migraines, fatigue, joint pain, moodiness, poor complexion, just to name a few. And so what happens is our body stores those toxins as fat. And eventually the bathtub overflows, and that's when inflammation and sickness and ultimately disease can set in. There's only so much the body can handle. The great news is that Arbonne has something that will help to cleanse the body. This program helps us to turn down that faucet, reduce the toxins, and unclog the drain so everything is flowing smoothly. So let's talk about what the program really does and why it works for so many people. We focus on 4 key components. 1, we eat whole, real foods. And again, we don't just drink shakes all day. We eat a clean, anti-inflammatory diet, which helps the body to release toxins. And so once you commit to doing the program, you're going to get access to our Facebook accountability and support group, where there's going to be daily posts on days 1 through 30 of the first 30 days that'll walk you through those first 30 days. And you're also going to get me as your coach to help you through those first 30 days as well, as I did with Pam. So, and you're going to have so many people encouraging you and cheering you on. So you're going to get tons of support. Second, you're going to avoid allergenic and addictive foods like gluten, soy, dairy, sugar, caffeine, and alcohol. And that might sound scary. Some, for Pam, I think it was caffeine with the coffee. But don't worry. For anything that we eliminate, we give you something to put back in, like the fizzies for the coffee. So you'll be okay. And trust me, again, if we can do it, anybody can do it. And then thirdly, we focus on increasing your nutrient intake through the use of the nutritional products, the Arbonne nutritional products. And then we support the organs of elimination. And so when you do all these things, you get results. So let's talk about what comes in this 30 Days to Healthy Living kit. We give you everything you need for 30 days, and the products help to restore your body to your natural pH and alkalinity level so you're not holding on to the toxins and storing them as fat anymore. So the kit comes with 2 30-day supplies of our vegan protein powder mix, which is 60 full meals. And there's 20 grams of pea, rice, and cranberry protein in each serving. And you can get a bag of vanilla and a bag of chocolate, or 2 bags of one of those flavors. You get a bag of our Fiber Boost, which this is super important. The average person needs 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, and most people get less than 4 from what they're eating. And 1 serving contains 12 grams of fiber. And the easiest thing to do is just put a scoop of that in your protein shake each morning when you drink or at lunchtime when you drink your protein shake. You're going to get 1 box of our Digestion Plus, which is our prebiotic, probiotic, and digestive enzyme. And this product helps to deplete the muffin top and bloating. It's wonderful for your gut. So this is really important. And we recommend doing this in the morning, first thing, with one of your Energy Fizz Sticks, which is my next thing I'm going to talk about. You get 60 packets of the natural Energy Fizz Sticks. And this is what Pam was talking about before. This replaces coffee and soda. And I absolutely love these. They come in pomegranate and citrus flavor right now. We're going to come out with strawberry, and we've had some other fun flavors that came like as a little special. But this helps to kick the Diet Coke, coffee, Crystal Light addictions. And instead of synthetic caffeine filled with chemicals, this caffeine comes from guarana and green tea, which are natural sources of caffeine. And it's loaded with antioxidants. It's also alkaline forming, which promotes proper pH inside your body, which is really important. You get 2 boxes of our caffeine-free detox tea, which is also a great replacement for black teas and coffee. And this is going to help to regulate cholesterol, balance blood sugar, and promote weight loss. It contains milk thistle that supports your liver, kidneys, and GI tract. And this is, again, flushing out the toxins. And guess what happens when we do that? We flush out the fat, right? And so you can drink it hot or cold. And something I actually posted on Facebook today, you can do a Arnold Palmer iced tea with our herbal detox tea and our 7-day body cleanse, our lemon ginger body cleanse, which is really fun. And that's the next thing I'll talk about. You also get a box of our 7-day lemon ginger body cleanse. And this you don't start until the 3rd week of the program. And we incorporate that to help to cleanse and detoxify and support the liver, colon, kidneys, and GI tract. And this is really gross, but I think it's important to know that the intestines can hold 5 to 25 pounds of waste. So it's really important to make sure we're doing the detox. This is a gentle elimination. It's not something that you have to stay home for. You can certainly work and drink it, and it's fine to do your daily routine with this. And again, that's not till the 3rd week of the program. And so you're going to get all these things. And when you sign up as a new preferred client, you also get what we call our Greens Balance, which is a fruit and vegetable powder, which you can add to your protein shake or drink with water. But it's your greens that is going to help to supplement the greens that we need to get every day. You're also going to get me, Pam, to help support and guide you. You're not on your own. I think that's one of the reasons the program works for so many people, is because you're just not thrown out there to figure it out yourself. You're going to get tons of support. And depending on what your goals are, if you want to lose weight, you're going to replace 1 to 2 meals a day with the protein shakes. You're going to have 2 healthy snacks a day and 1 clean meal. So it's super simple. Again, if I can do it, anybody can do it, because my husband loves to cook, but I'm not a big person that loves to cook. So you're going to do 2 protein shakes a day, 2 healthy snacks a day, and 1 clean meal. And we're going to give you recipes, suggested recipes, and what your plate should look like, your portion sizes. We walk you through all of those things. The next group is starting April 1st. So if you're interested in participating, there's plenty of time to order your kit and to get prepped and ready to go. We would also, once you do that, you'd be added again to that Facebook support and accountability group. And again, it's so much fun. There's probably over 1,000 people in that group that are also doing the program, who are looking, to make a change too. And again, we're going to walk you through each day of those 30 days and hold your hands. And it's a private support group. So let's talk price. So you're probably like, okay, so this sounds really good. What's this going to cost? And I'm excited to share with you how doing the program actually in the long run saves money. The package, when you look at everything you're getting, it's 60 meals, 60 energy drinks, the Digestion Plus, 2 boxes of tea, fiber, and the cleanse. At the retail price, the cost would come in at $473 worth of products. But of course, don't worry, you're not going to pay anything near that. In fact, as a new preferred client with Arbonne, with Pam and me, you get the kit for over 40% off. So the package comes to $295.40, which includes a one-time preferred client sign-up fee and tax, which the sign-up fee is $29. You get free shipping, and if you live in a state that taxes nutrition, it's a little bit more. I think North Carolina does. Maryland doesn't. I don't know who decides all these things, but but anyway, so that just might be a little bit more if you have tax in your state. But when you break it down, it ends up being less than $5 a meal, because this is covering 2 of your meals each day. And I know for sure that you can't go through the Starbucks drive-through and get the fancy coffee for less than $5. So think about what you're spending for 30 days on breakfast and lunch, and most likely it's more than $5 per meal. So it's the difference is you're just paying for everything up front, and you're getting your 60 meals up front and ready to go. So, there's no such thing as a miracle pill that helps us to lose weight if your body needs to, but the program comes close. And this, again, helps to simplify eating healthy, teaches you lifelong habits that are super easy to follow. And we all know the importance of taking care of our bodies, because this is all we got, right? We got to take care of this body. So if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. So if you want different results, it's time to make a change, and the program works when you follow it. And you can choose to pay now and invest in your health, or hopefully not, but maybe pay later with some health issues that may happen down the road. So lastly, I'll just kind of end with this, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Pam. I told you in the beginning, I became a consultant and a brand ambassador with Arbonne many, many years ago. And I can tell you that deciding to join this company and share these products with other people and build this business is the best financial decision I've ever made, because it's given me time, freedom, and flexibility, and it's completely transformed my health. And I absolutely love teaching other people to do what I'm doing and coach people through this program like I'm doing, as well as teaching people about the products and coaching them through the program. So if you have any curiosity or interest in learning about this other side of Arbonne, then let me know and let Pam know, and we can share more with you. But thinking about what my life might look like if I hadn't done this in terms of my health and my financial situation and freedom is kind of scary to me. So I'm just gonna say that I hope that you would decide to join us and do the 30-day program. Again, I believe everyone should do the program, whether it's for weight loss, for detox, for just getting healthy, or all of the above. And I'm so grateful that you've joined us tonight, or that you're watching this recording. And I'm just going to turn it back over to Pam. And thanks again, everybody, for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Caroline. Oh, I always enjoy hearing that, because there are always things that I forget, and I'll go, oh yeah, I wish I said that. Well, I wanted to say something about the coffee, because I think Michael shares my passion for a good hot drink.
And food in general, I'm very passionate about. I'm a foodie.
Yeah, me too. You do a lot of things. I know the different ethnicities, all these awesome foods that you fix, and certainly you don't have to give all that up forever. And that's the thing now. I drink coffee now, but I do it and I actually sit down and enjoy and savor it, rather than sucking it down like it's my life's blood, which kind of reawakened in me the joy and the love of the actual flavor of the drink, rather than just, I gotta have it. I don't care if it's cheap. I don't care what it is. I gotta have it. So I think it will, even after the 30 days, then you go back into these other things in moderation, and you go, wow, I forgot how good this really is, when you don't have to have it, when you're not craving it, but you can just appreciate it for what it is.
Absolutely. And Michael, what is your interest in this? Would you be interested in losing weight, detoxing, all of the above, or?
Well, what I was telling Pam, that I feel like I'm pretty comfortable now where my weight is. I'm pretty close to my target weight. I think if the biggest thing in my life, of course, certainly would be to be healthy and to have a healthy body. I'm not young anymore, so I certainly am interested in staying as healthy as I possibly can. I do love food. I do love caffeine. I love coffee. I love espressos. All of that. So that's a little bit frightful to think about letting go of that in any period of time. By the same token, it's a kind of thing that my wife, I'm sure, as well, would be interested in, is because of she's a health nut. I think the key would be to us, like, okay, how long we do it, and then, because it's certainly something we could not budget on a long term, being both that we're both retired, so that we're on a somewhat fixed budget. So it's not something we could say, oh, this would be something we could put. We're talking about two times whatever we talked about tonight is 2 times that to people. So that's a pretty good chunk of our budget, and we're really frugal when it comes to groceries. We don't buy meats in general unless it's just chicken and turkey, this kind of thing. So I think that's looking at that and then weighing that out against the, like Caroline was just saying, the actual cost when you look at how many meals you're actually getting out of this. So that has to be taken into account. So that I'd like to look at that, study that a little bit more, just kind of weigh that out, because it does like a lot up front for me, especially if my wife and I both were to do this. That would be a fair amount to consider up front. So I have to be honest, but I'm certainly interested in the results, and also how effective this could be, and just look at the balance of the scales and just see if it's the best thing for us to try. I do have a question. You said it's a 30-day challenge, so I'm looking at products to sustain us for 30 days, 2 people for 30 days. I'm thinking, what does that look like after your 30 days? I know there's something that we get a clean body. We get cleaned out. We have with detoxed and all this. What does 6 months? I know you mentioned also the 80-20 program, but we do love. I love many kinds of things, and certainly there are lots of things I don't want to give up. But how does that look on the long run? To say, okay, we feel like, okay, we can do this for 30 days, but it's not something we can budget for on for long term. So what does that look like 6 months from now that we've done the 30-day deal? What would be sustainable for us after that? That's a question I have in my mind.
Sure, that's a great question, and so. So what happens is, like, some people want to do another 30 days. I think Pam did that because you were like, I haven't fully reached my goals, so I'm just going to do another 30 days. So you get another kit. But if you've done the detox and you're good and you just want to keep going with the lifestyle and you want to continue the healthy lifestyle, which is what most people who do the program eventually do, we recommend doing at least 1 protein shake a day versus the 2 when you're doing the 30 days. So you're going to continue with your protein. We do recommend continuing the fiber, the Digestion Plus, and the Energy Fizz Sticks. And again, it's kind of like preference and what you want to do. But those are the things that most people want to continue doing. Maybe you're not doing 2 Fizz Sticks a day, you're doing 1. You're not doing 2 protein shakes a day, you're doing 1. So you're continuing, but you're also, the benefit of doing the 30-day program also is you're learning healthy habits that you want to keep doing. And it's, and then I love food too. Like I love Mexican is my favorite food. I love Italian food. I love going to different restaurants and things like that. But it's wonderful because you can incorporate being healthy into also doing, and it's not like you're never going to have French fries or coffee or espresso or, it's just during the first 30 days, it's like the detox, you're kickstarting it. Yeah. So, and it's kind of like you have to go through it. And I'll tell you, there's a 45-day return policy on it. And I've never had anybody take advantage of that. But I mean, even if somebody went through like 30 days and use almost everything. Like they would still refund, but I'm just saying that's how much we stand behind it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the ongoing is, it's up to you what you do, but most people want to keep doing at least a protein shake a day. Wouldn't you say that, Pam? Like in the fizzies and.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know when we talked that day, Michael, I think Anna mentioned being interested in finding a good protein shake to add, kind of supplement what you do now, you know, because I don't think you guys eat real unhealthy anyway. But I would think, not with her around, but what I do, my 80-20 is I have the protein shakes, and of course I've got my work schedule. So my deal with myself is Monday through Friday, generally I have 2 shakes a day. Breakfast, because it's easy, I can drink it on my way to work. Lunch, because it's easy, I can drink it at my desk. But then on the weekends, I may venture away from that. Van loves to cook.
Yeah, he's a
If he
good
wants to
cook.
cook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll eat the breakfast. Maybe I'll eat something lighter for lunch and then have a nice dinner. He'll grill steaks or something. But even with that, I've found that, number one, I have not put the weight back on. It's remained off up to this point. Yeah. And also, if I don't feel quite right, or I feel like, oh gosh, I really kind of overdid it this week, I'll reach for maybe the Digestion Plus. Right now I'm trying to do those every morning, my 2 shakes a day on the weekdays. And then I do keep the fiber. I keep a bag of the fiber, and it lasts a long time. And then what else do I have? Well, of course, the fizz sticks, and I usually do 1 a day of those now. I did more like 2, sometimes 3 during the 30-day program, but now I keep them, and that's usually a morning drink or an afternoon pick-me-up. Mm-hmm. But I'm also very budget conscious. So now I look at those products and I'll think, do I really want it? Yes, I do. Or, you know what, I think I'll save it, because I too budget it into my groceries, my monthly groceries, but I don't have to order every. I get it, and it lasts a long time. And then they have specials, and you'll go, oh, okay, well they had one recently on these bars, the apple cinnamon meal bars. It was a buy one get one free. So I got in on that, and so I've got those in the cabinet, and that's another alternative to my protein shake. If I want something to chew on, or I don't have time to put the shake together, I'll grab my bar. So it is. I hear you, and I'm right there with you. But I think it is sustainable because you can decide what you want to incorporate, and I think the shakes are probably one of the most important things, because that's a meal. And then it just makes me feel better to do that, and then eat a dinner. I don't feel as stuffed as if I go a day where I have eaten 3 meals a day. And it helps you kind of cut back. It keeps you from overeating, I think, because you're not giving into all those cravings.
Yeah, well, the parts that really interest me are like having clarity of mental clarity, feeling like having fog, or feeling upbeat rather than feeling tired, feeling my age.
Yeah.
Like I said, weight wise, I feel pretty comfortable where I am. And Anna's she's always been small, so she's interested in health. That she feels well and can live long and enjoy life as much as possible. She has trouble with she has trouble with the fat because of her DNA, and I have high cholesterol, so we both deal with that. That's one thing. That's a never-ending battle, really. The biggest, I think, the thing I think that might stump Anna. Anna, I always told Anna, I said, our nutrition budget, or vitamins, all is larger than our grocery bill. It's always, I'm like, gosh, it's unbelievable sometimes. So I think it would be really good for her to look at this too. We don't naturally would make any decision without her.
Mhm.
But is there such thing as two people in the same household? Is there any kind of discount for that, or is it like, no, that's it for the 30 days, or?
Yeah, there is. And we can talk more about that. I mean, there's a way to upgrade, like Pam did, to what we call consultant level, which is where you get a bigger discount, you get bigger price breaks. And and we can certainly talk to you more about that if that's something that you're interested in, because if you're both going to do it, and the consultant thing is no risk or no obligation to sell it or anything like that. It's just kind of a bigger discount. So yes, there are ways to save more money if you're going to buy more products, and that. And there's no obligation to do anything minus just save money
Right.
and try the products. You still get the 45-day return policy and all the benefits.
So as it stands right now, like for you were telling me, I couldn't remember the figures. I know it was like between 200 and 300 for 30-day supply for initial startup.
Yes. So if you're buying it as a preferred client, it's the cost of the kit is $266.40 plus the $29 sign-up fee. If you're signing on as a consultant, it's $49 sign-up fee, but you get a 50% discount instead of a 40% discount, which brings it down. I believe it brings it to $222. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's $222 for the kit instead of $266. Bear with me a second here.
Oh, that's okay. I wouldn't want to mislead. I don't think I would ever want to be in the consulting area of it. I don't know about my wife, but that would not interest me, I don't think.
Well, that's actually what I've done, and mainly one of the main reasons I did it was for the discounts.
Oh,
so I am a consultant, but I have a full-time job, and that was one thing Caroline and I discussed was I don't, I travel, I'm not here, I don't have time to build a business, but I want to use these products, and it's really nice to be able to go in and get the 50% discount on the whole box, or see some of these things that are just for consultants that you can pick up here and there. I mean, I have a box of supplies now right here in this room. And in the beginning, I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to buy shakes every time you turn around. But I've somehow managed to stockpile, and I have plenty. So I'm in good shape right now.
Yeah, so it's an option. It's an option to save money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, out of fairness to everyone here tonight, I would definitely like for Anna to see this video. And
yes, I will. I'm gonna I'll post the recording in the event page.
Okay.
And then
I'll
you
link
can
to that.
take a look. I guess you all have access to that, Michael. Or do you?
I saw you had posted something, and it was a Facebook page.
Yes, a Facebook event page.
Yeah.
So I'll post it there, and also Pam can send you the link too once it's posted.
Okay.
Yeah.
But and I see we have somebody else who joined us. I don't know. I see it says iPhone. I don't know.
Oh, it's probably Marsha Warren, because they got tied up like on the phone or something.
It's me.
Hey, Marsha.
I just want to acknowledge you. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you. Sorry I was late.
That's okay. Did you have any questions?
Oh, forgive me. Marsha, may I say this? Because I haven't had supper yet. I know this is against the rules. I should have a shake instead. But
no, that's okay. Things feels good. It's okay. And you're not on the program yet. So
Okay.
It's all right. You can eat what you want.
If you would allow me to excuse myself.
Yes, Michael, thank you for joining us.
I appreciate your time too. This is very interesting, and I look forward to sharing this with Anna Maria as well. So,
okay. Thank you for taking time out, Michael.
Yes, thank you.
I
learned a lot.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You too, Carolyn. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know how to get out, but let's see.
You can just hit end. I think you just hit end meeting.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay.
for Excel.
Yeah. And
Okay,
Marcia, thank you for joining us. And I don't know if you were able to see how much you were able to see, but
I came in when you were talking about the cleansing portion of it, and with the 60 meals and 60 energy
okay.
drinks.
So you came in kind of where we were talking about pricing and all that.
Yeah, just before the pricing.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you were talking about detoxing.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting here wondering if I could get my husband to only do a shake in the morning, because he is losing weight, but he's doing like 2 boiled eggs and an Atkins bar, and then a Atkins protein shake.
Well, Marcia, I'll tell you, Van is also diabetic. He's got type 2 diabetes. He's had heart surgery. He likes the shakes. I was kind of surprised because he kept watching me, and one day he said, let me try one of those. I said, okay, because he's got a big appetite.
Yeah,
and what I do, yeah, it takes a lot to fill him up. What I do is I use the shake, and for his, I use water with mine generally. But with his, I'll use soy milk or almond milk. Almond milk is the one that we prefer instead of water. And then I add fresh blueberries. I put blueberries in the freezer. So I've got frozen blueberries. I put those in there. Banana, just anything that'll make it thicker and richer. And then, of course, ice. And he got to where he looks forward to the shakes in the morning. He's not doing them now, but I'm hoping to get him back on them soon. But he would drink a shake and seem to be satisfied. I was surprised at that. So they must taste pretty good to him. I love them, but then I love things like that.
Well, and one of his problems is he leaves at 6 o'clock in the morning, so it would already have to be fixed and ready for him. So I couldn't put ice in it because he doesn't drink it right away. But did you say that you do without coffee for the first?
Yeah, you try to get rid of the caffeine if you can. Anything that's I guess addictive, and I was addicted to it. And I did that for the first 30 days. I was able to get off the coffee after the first week. With the help of the Fizz Sticks, which is like a protein, what did you call this, energy drink?
It's like an energy fizz stick. Yeah, it's guarana and green tea. It's natural caffeine.
Mm-hmm. And it was just enough that enabled me to be satisfied in the morning without my coffee. I do drink coffee now, but I don't drink it every morning. And if I don't get it, I don't have a headache and I don't feel like I'm going to kill somebody.
Yeah, see, I don't feel like I'm addicted to coffee. I drink it every day, but I can take it or leave it.
Good.
If I miss it, it doesn't bother me.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. And Marcia, what would your goals be with this program? Like what would you be looking to do in terms of weight loss or detox or just feeling better? Or
well, I've lost 7 pounds just on my own, and I could stand to lose 10 more probably, but just summer coming along, being out in the yard, I can lose that. But Warren's the one that's got the health issues because he's type 2 diabetic. He takes insulin. He's got 3 stents in his heart, high blood pressure. He's only 61, and it's more, to me, I would look into it more for him more than myself.
Okay.
Because if I get my mind straight, I can lose mine if I just quit, being a couch potato.
Yes. And this and we'll post the recording so you can watch it, and Pam will send it to you so you can see the beginning of the list. But essentially this program is really about detoxing and we all need to do that, whether we need to lose weight or not. Everybody needs, it's like, cleansing the fish tank or getting the oil change.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
we all need to do this periodically. And when we do this, then when the detox happens, that's when the weight disappears, because the weight gets clogged up in our bodies because our toxins are clogged in our bodies. And so this is getting rid of it and flushing out the toxins. And as a result, what happens is not only the weight loss, but the energy, sleeping soundly, the mental clarity. I've had clients that have been on acid reflux meds and they've gone off of them, high blood pressure meds and cholesterol, and they've been able to go off of them. They've sent me their results from their doctors. They're like ecstatic when they go and get their results. And so it really can be life-changing.
Right.
Or just like, there's like, for me, it was just like, I can't get rid of this last 10 pounds. I just want to lose 10 pounds and I'm doing everything right. What's going on? Well, what was going on was the toxins. And when I did the program, it was like, it just melted off. So it can be, whatever, if you said you just maybe would like to lose 10 pounds, well, hey, it could be that for you, or your husband has some more serious health issues, and this could definitely help for sure. But it's a really simple, easy program to follow. And Pam and I both, have gone through it, and now we live the lifestyle. It's not just like, oh, you do it for 30 days and then you're going back to whatever you were doing before, or, it's like you're living a new lifestyle. And I love it because I still get to enjoy the things I love. And then I also get to be healthy and, make smart choices. And then when I want to hit the reset button, I'll just be like, okay, I'm going to do another 30 days this month. So, like,
well, we're doing, I think, fairly well, because like tonight we had rotisserie chicken, steamed broccoli, and salad.
Wow.
So we're trying to change our eating habits, without just completely cutting out the good stuff.
Yeah. And so the great news is, so you're on the right track. So with this program, what the difference would be is you'd have your clean meal, which you had tonight. And then, if you're doing it to lose weight, you would do 2 protein shakes a day, 1 in the morning, 1 for lunch. And then the protein shakes, we give you tons of awesome recipes. It's not just like protein powder and water. It's like you add fruits and you can add some vegetables. They taste awesome. We give you great options for those. And then you do 2 healthy snacks a day. And examples of healthy snacks could be hummus with raw vegetables, almonds. Pam, help me think of some other healthy snacks.
Boiled eggs. Well, I've had boiled eggs with
boiled eggs. Yeah. So the 2 healthy snacks a day and then a clean meal. So like you had tonight. So it's real simple to follow. It's just, prepping and getting it all set and ready to go the beginning of the week. And then you know exactly what you're doing for breakfast and lunch and your healthy snacks. And then you have a nice clean dinner. And it just becomes a habit.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I'll have to talk. Go ahead, Pam.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you'll get to watch the rest of this, but it really made me feel better. That was one of the big things I keep coming back to, is that the difference in the way I feel now than the way I felt a year ago. And my cholesterol numbers have gone down. I have high cholesterol, who knew? But I went on medicine, and since I've been on this program, I've had blood work twice since I've been on it, and both times I'm trending downward. And it's not a little bit, it's a lot. So I'm hoping to drop the medicine soon. That's my goal.
Yeah. I just have to talk to Warren and see if he thinks it'll be something that he will do, because with him being out of town a lot and the guys go to lunch, and
yeah,
is he going to want to sit there and drink his shake?
Yeah.
Well, another option for that is because again, there's, probably most of my clients work and travel for work and have the same kind of concerns. And so he could have his clean meal for lunch and then have his protein shake for dinner if you wanted to, or you know what I mean? So you can
swap it around.
Work around it. Yeah. So it's really, it doesn't matter if you do the protein shake for breakfast, lunch, dinner, but if you're doing it to lose weight, you're doing 2 a day. You decide when you're going to do your clean meal. And of course, nothing's perfect. There may be a time where you do 2 clean meals and 1 protein shake, or you just do the best you can. And I know Pam travels for work too, and you're able to work around it. So you just kind of work around it and figure it out. And again, it's so doable. And a lot of people love the fact that it's transport, they take the shake and you have it and you know what you're going to do and you shake it up and you
That's right. It's easy.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
All right. Well, Marcia, thanks again for joining us. And so Pam, I know Pam will follow up with you, and I'll post the recording, and also Pam can send it to you as well.
Okay, great.
And then we have a new group that is starting the Facebook. I don't know if you were there for the part where we said we have a Facebook accountability and support group where we add you to it, and you're going to, have access to days 1 through 30. There's different posts throughout that month, and we're supporting you, and I'm supporting you, and Pam, we're all supporting you as you go through the program. So it's not like you're just thrown out there. So we'll just, we'll post it in the group. Pam will send you the recording and take a look. And then if you'd like to join us, you and or your husband would like to join us starting with the April 1st group or whenever it's good for you, we'd love to do it with you because it's more fun to do it together with friends.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you, Marcia. Thanks for taking time to listen.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. All right. I'm going to hit end meeting.